Hi first grade, welcome back. So we have a new project. We did a fabulous job completing our animals last time. We're going to be studying a new animal today. An animal that you might find a little scary or a little creepy, but I think that is really fascinating. We're gonna be making our own tarantula web. So we're gonna be painting a web today, and we're gonna be using fractions. Believe it or not, even in art class, we are using math. We may not be using numbers all the time, but when we create patterns and lines, we're actually also using math skills to create them. What we're going to be studying today is called a tarantula. Now, it's very similar to spiders. It's considered a spider, but it's also very different. You'll notice that these can be very large. They are also covered with hair. So even though tarantulas are creepy crawly, they are not considered insects. Insects have 6 legs. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me how many legs a spider or a tarantula has? Okay, I hope that we said 8. Tarantulas have 8 legs. So because of that, they're considered arachnids. Go ahead and say arachnids. Tarantulas can be all different sizes, but a lot of times they can be very big. So the one that we have here is the Goliath bird eater. Now, all tarantulas are poisonous, but they depend on how dangerous they are. Some bites from a tarantula are very similar to like a wasp sting, where you'll be fine. And then sometimes a tarantula will bite you and it can make you very sick. Now, today we'll be taking a short little trip down to Mrs. Jones' room so that we can look at an actual tarantula. And then when we get back, we will start painting. Let's make sure that we're following all of our expectations, because the faster we can get down there, the faster we can look at the tarantula, and the faster we get back, the faster we can start painting. As we walk through the hallways, our voice level should be voice level 0. And I would like you to know some tips for when we get to Mrs. Jones' room in the 2nd grade hallway.
To the room quietly and catch your voices up.
Okay. Yes. So when we arrive at the classroom, we need to make sure that we're at voice level 0 before we enter. This is because it's a 2nd grade hallway. So these are your future teachers that will be hearing your voices. Let's make sure that we respect their space. So when we enter, we're gonna walk around this way. We're not gonna disturb the class inside. You can take a look at the cage, see if you can see our tarantula, and then you are going to walk around this way, all the way around. If there are people here, then just avoid them. And then we're gonna start a line right at the door.
Okay, don't touch and be quiet in the line and catch a bubble. And don't touch the cave.
That's right. We should not touch the cage of the tarantula. Please don't try tapping on the cage, it can't hear you. And please don't shout or use any voice volume at all inside the room because people are learning.